Local 4 Sports with Sports Director Mason Kern.
A 25-year stint ends with a simple decision, and on a random Thursday in January, John Cook decided it's time to call it a career. Nebraska's volleyball coach for the last 25 years cements his retirement by addressing the media and fans across the state, country, and world today. He gets emotional, laughs, cries, but above all, emphasizes his belief in the future of Husker volleyball.
Am I going to miss it? Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm going to miss it. But I'm going to be the biggest cheerleader. Somebody who's played here gets to be the head coach here. And that validates that I've done some pretty cool things coaching and having these guys play here in their experience, that they want to come back and be coaches and keep this going. To me, that's my greatest accomplishment.
Cook leaves behind a program where he won 4 national titles and made 12 semifinal appearances. Jalen Reyes and Kelly Hunter have confirmed they're staying on staff under DBK, despite Cook's shocking departure.
Sad, but I think I'm just really happy for Coach. And as a coach's kid, I remember my dad always telling me, like, you know, sometimes in coaching, you don't always get to go out on your own terms. And as bummed as I am to see him not be the coach anymore, I'm really happy for him and his family, because he deserves to be able to call it when he wants to call it.
Cook says he'd been looking for a sign to validate his conflicting feelings about retiring, and he found it on a scouting mission for Nebraska's upcoming spring game at a potential host site in Ord.
As I'm walking out, there's this old man, has to be in his 90s. He's on a cane, and he's hunched over like this, and I'm walking out the door. He never said a word the whole time, and he goes, "Coach, who's going to be the next coach at Nebraska?" And I said, "That's a decision for our athletic director." And he goes, "It's going to be the Louisville girl." I just feel like there was a sign.
Cook's replacement is, of course, Nebraska native Danny Busboom Kelly, a 2006 national champion at Nebraska and former Huskers assistant coach who signs a 6-year, nearly $4.6 million contract with her alma mater. The deal starts with a base salary of $700,000 and runs through January of 2031 with performance bonuses and a clause that adds an additional year to the contract in any season where the Huskers make the NCAA Final Four. It's a big raise for Busboom Kelly, who was making around $400,000 at Louisville. Nebraska Athletic Director Troy Dannon says she's a home run hire.
We joke about this being a no-brainer when, if Danny hadn't been a Nebraskan, if she hadn't played at Nebraska, and if she wasn't an assistant coach at Nebraska, she was an absolute right person to be the head coach at Nebraska.
A ringing endorsement from her new boss as the Busboom Kelly era officially begins. The party doesn't stop for John and Danny. They're honored in pregame at Pinnacle Bank Arena tonight ahead of Nebraska men's basketball's showdown with 18th ranked Illinois. It's Busboom Kelly's first public appearance as Nebraska's head volleyball coach following Cook's retirement press conference in the morning.